to Queens, paid for the young boy's funeral. Somebody shot him in his head while he was on YouTube, on Facebook. I went out there, met with his family, paid for his funeral. Got all the shit paid for. Like literally, this is shit I do. So when a nigga say paid activist to me, it's actually humorous. You can
fall in love with healing yourself. CBD. Healthy.
beefs, so he can have content to talk about on his website. And niggas look at me and like I'm crazy. How? How am I crazy? The fuck am I living in the Twilight Zone? Is this the fucking Twilight Zone? Do y'all niggas get what's going on here? You see how many niggas is dying every day? So we need a nigga that ain't even in the street, that ain't active, that ain't got nothing to gain or to lose in this game, to talk about the beef and tell niggas that they need to go shoot a nigga. Or talk about who's the real shooters and all that. You need a nigga that ain't got nothing to do with it talking about that? Like, I just want to know. And a paid nigga, I'm a paid activist. Tell me how they pay you to. What does a paid activist look like? I want to know, why would they pay you to be an activist? A paid protester. Tell me, who benefits from you protesting or being an activist, right? So you don't think it makes sense that a mother loses her child at the hands of the police who are supposed to protect her and serve her? And people say, yo, that shit is not right. The police need to be held accountable. Because the difference is, right, you say, yo, it's all blood going down our city. In our cities, right, when they catch the nigga, you see the young boy who shot around those kids and he got caught, right? He in jail. He gonna do a lot of time. When they catch the niggas in the hood that's shooting, they gonna do a lot of time. Some of them ain't coming back home. That's a fact. The reality is, when they catch the shooters in our community, they're going to serve every inch of their time. That's a fact. But the police can shoot and kill us with no consequences. The people who are supposed to protect and serve us is out here killing us. So when we go out there and protest and advocate, and we stand with families and say, yo, something needs to happen here. Pay me for what? What are you paying? You're paying me to advocate that a mother who lost her child should get justice. I just want to understand. Make it make sense to me. You're paying me because I realized that this mother lost her child, and the police need to be held accountable because it's blatant. And I noticed that it's is probably 1% of the police who kill and murder our children get held accountable. So we're trying to make sure that police are not above the law, that they can't just keep killing us, because we got a history of police just killing black people and get away with it. Right? There's a history of that. There's a history of that. So you telling me they paying me to protest because I say that? But I just want to understand, like, what does that mean? They paying niggas to sit on YouTube, and just think about this. YouTube is paying niggas to come up with conspiracy theories, to sit in their living room and just talk about everybody in the world. Talk about whatever they want. Niggas don't know you. They don't have nothing. They don't got no PhD. These niggas don't have anything. Just anything. They don't have nothing. Prior to YouTube, you never seen these niggas, ever. They paying them to talk about bullshit all day. Right? But a nigga who's outside, on the front lines, face to face with police, sometimes you getting tear gas, sometimes you getting locked up, sometimes you getting grabbed up, sometimes you gotta save women children, like you got to get in front of shit because people is out there active. The police might do something. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you put yourself in harm's way because, you know, white supremacists and shit is threatening your life all the time. You know, I get death threats. I get DMs about niggas talking about they gonna kill me and all this shit. A nigga who going through all that should have nothing. Even though we don't get paid, but people believe that you should go through all that and just have nothing. But a nigga who sit in his computer and talk about the shit you doing or not doing, they don't go outside. Nigga, I literally go to projects and meet with shooters who are going to war. Literally, I'm doing that. Literally, young boy got killed in the projects out in Queens. I went out to Queens, paid for the young boy's funeral. Somebody shot him in his head while he was on YouTube, on Facebook. I went out there, met with his family, paid for his funeral. Got all the shit paid for. Like literally, this is shit I do. So when a nigga say paid activist to me, it's actually humorous. You can say anything you want on the internet. It don't gotta be true. Ask a nigga who paying me. Ask him where the money at. How much money do I get? Like, stop letting nigga just tell you anything. Somebody should be able to tell you something that makes sense, right? I ain't never been Black Lives. I keep hearing the Black Lives Matter. Once again, I am not with Black Lives Matter. I've never got a dime with Black Lives Matter. Stop with the bullshit, man. Don't y'all niggas have common sense? Don't you ask, hey, where does this information come from? Let me just see where this comes from. Is it provable? Is the shit that they saying, can it be proven? Or are they just saying things because they can talk? Because everybody can just talk. Y'all don't want nobody to say some shit that actually makes sense or that actually can be proven. You're not gonna require that somebody say some shit that can be proven. That's not a requirement no more. To actually be factual about some shit you said. There's no longer a requirement for you to have facts. I just want to know, like, what happened to fact checking some shit? There's no more requirement for that. Niggas just talk and talk and talk with nothing. The mother of a dead can't expose me. Once again, I'm gonna say it again. You can go to Street Politicians right now, right? Go to the Street Politicians page. We did a whole episode with the mother of Breonna Taylor, with the mother of Trayvon Martin, with the wife of Sean Bell. We did who else? Little Lloyd Morgan, who was a 3-year-old who was killed in the hood. Who else was it? I think it was just them. But these are mothers that we actually work with, right? And they'll tell you all the work I've done. I've never in my life met the mother of Tamir Rice. God bless the lady. I've never met her. I never worked on her son's case. She can't expose me or anybody that I've worked with because we've never raised a dime for a child. We never done anything for a child. Her gripe about us was that she felt that we were getting too much publicity. Now that's a personal problem. That's not us taking anything. That's not us doing anything. That's your personal issue about how you feel about people that you've never met. Just think about it. If you have a personal opinion about how somebody looks, right? That is not anything that exposes you. If you say, yo, this nigga look like a thief. Yo, you just look like a thief. What are you talking about, look like this? Yeah, because you got a do-rag and all that. All right, but I never stole nothing in my life. I don't know if you stole, but I know you just look like a thief. That's not... Don't say, huh? You just look like a thief. That's not common sense. I mean, stealing it from where? Show me where we stole money from. I just want to know where we ever got a dime that we stole. Never used his name. Never. I said his name in a rap one time. Like I said, a bunch of names. But I never used his name. Ever. Ever in life. So stop with the false bullshit. Sometimes it just gets annoying. You know? It's just sad. It's actually sad that the internet has become such a cesspool for misinformation. And people just so in tune or want to get involved with something that they don't even do research. They don't even care if it's right information. You know? So once again, man, God bless y'all, man. God bless your hearts, man. But don't let these people fool you. Don't let them trick you. When they tell you something, ask them to prove what they said. Just ask them to prove what they said.